Welcome back to my channel. This is Justice. For those who don't know me, I am an accounting and business teacher in high school. So I had a video showing what I was doing the first day of school. So now I kind of want to show you what I'm doing the second day of school. So first day of school, I focus more on like getting to know the students, them getting to know me. So we do more like activities like that. Second day is now I'm talking about, all the boring class procedures and stuff, and you know how that works. So I usually just go through a quick PowerPoint on like important information that they need to know from the syllabus, and then let me show you what I do for classroom procedures. So basically what I have them do is go around my classroom and stations, getting used to going to certain areas of the room that they're going to use every day. Okay, so let me show you this first station. So station 1 is grabbing the correct folder based on what class they're in. So I showed you in my classroom tour, I have these turn-in trays, everything's color-coded. So my fundamentals of accounting is blue, so they're gonna grab a blue folder. They're gonna write their name on their folder, and then I have all these stickers that I tell them to use. Sorry, it's messy because I've already had a couple periods, but they'll kind of decorate their folder, and this is the folder that we use for notes. And I tell them, go put it on the black bookshelf by my desk and your correct period slot, which is over here. So you can see I've already had some classes do it. So that's station 1, getting their notes folder ready, because we will start taking notes and everything on Monday. And then as you move on, you go to station 2, which is dealing with my folders for when you're absent. So I tell them, find the hanging files on your paper, label which day is what color. So Monday's green, Tuesday's yellow, Wednesday's blue, so on, so on, so on. Okay, and then purple for Friday. And then I have them put that on the paper. It's paper and Canva. So station 2, you can see they're just putting which color goes with each day, like I just showed you. So they'll record their answer on that. And then station 3, it says look for the sign on the door that says daily grind. This is where I keep all my announcements and flyers and everything. So the main one I'm having them focus on is the DECA program, which is our business program. So, and our business club, I should say. So that's the question that they're answering on their paper. They'll move over to station 4, which is the turn-in, or the, my goodness, I'm blanking on the name. Basically the tray that they grab all of their papers from. So in this one, told them find the trays, find your class tray, and fill out the paper that is in the tray. When finished, staple it to this paper. So they'll find their correct class tray, fill out this little piece of paper, and then they'll staple it to the paper that they're turning in, and that is station 4. Station 5, as we continue walking through my room, is the no name folder, which this one's pretty simple. So I tell them your no name assignments will only be in this folder for 1 week, then they will get thrown out. So on station 5, it says how long do you no name assignments stay in this folder, and so they would put 1 week for that. Okay. Station 6 is all about the emergency, because this door in my classroom is mostly used for emergencies. So it says to look at the in case of fire and tornado signs above the emergency door, so they're up here. And then I told them write the instructions on the paper for station, what station was this? 6. So instructions for fire drill, and then where do we go during a tornado, which is all up here above the emergency door. So from there, they'll go to station 7, which it tells them to look behind the computers on your paper, answering the following questions. What 2 signs do you see? And then write your student email address, which those are in my classroom tour. There are these little signs behind their computers. And then moving on to station 8, says look at the goal setting tapestry on your paper. Create a SMART goal for yourself for station 8. So they're going to be looking at my new tapestry that I put up. You also see that in my classroom tour video and creating a SMART goal for themselves for station 8. Then we move on to station 9, which is looking at my business word wall. Okay, and so on their paper for station 9, they're going to choose a word and then describe that word in their own way, in their own words. Okay, then they go to station 10. This is where they'll log into a computer, into their Canvas page for my class, and go to the home page. And on the home page, I have like a list of things that they're going to learn for the year, so they have to write 2 of those things down. And then finally, the last station, station 11, is them turning in their work into the correct gold tray. So you can see we already did period 2 and 3. Period 1 is my advanced accounting, which I've had them for multiple years, so I don't do this with them. They already know my classroom. So that is usually what I do for like second day of school. My school's kind of weird. We start on a Thursday, so we have Thursday and Friday and then the weekend, and then the first full week of school. So Thursday and Friday, I typically just spend that time getting to know the students and then getting to know my classroom. So, and if you like content like this, like and subscribe to my channel. I'm starting to do a lot of teacher content. This is my true passion. I love being a teacher. It's what I've always known I wanted to do since I was a child. So I love sharing what I do. So maybe that can inspire some other people to do something in their classroom.